Imagine tasting sugar for the very first time. No candy, no chocolate, no soft drinks, just a tiny drop of sweet honey hidden inside a dangerous cliff guarded by thousands of angry bees. Today, the average person eats over 50 pounds of sugar every year, but for most of human history, finding something sweet was one of life's greatest rewards. So when did humans first discover sugar? How did sweetness change civilizations? And why is our brain still obsessed with it today? Let's travel back hundreds of thousands of years. Long before cities, before farming, before writing, our ancestors survived as hunter-gatherers. Their daily diet was completely different from ours. They ate meat, fish, roots, leaves, nuts, wild fruits. Sweet foods were incredibly rare. Unlike today, there were no sugarcane fields, no candy shops, no desserts. The sweetest thing most ancient humans could find was ripe fruit, but fruit wasn't always available. It depended on the season. Sometimes they would wait months before tasting something sweet again. This made sugar incredibly valuable. Whenever humans found ripe fruit, their brains rewarded them with pleasure. Scientists believe this survival mechanism helped humans consume more calories whenever energy-rich foods became available. That ancient instinct still exists today. The first true sugar humans regularly enjoyed wasn't sugarcane, it was honey. Evidence suggests humans have collected honey for at least 8,000 years, but many researchers believe the practice is far older, possibly hundreds of thousands of years. One famous cave painting in Spain shows a person climbing vines toward a wild beehive while bees swarm around them. This painting is nearly 8,000 years old. Honey wasn't just food, it was liquid gold, rich in calories, easy to digest, packed with natural sugars. For hunter-gatherers, finding honey could provide enough energy to survive difficult times. But collecting it wasn't easy. People risked painful bee stings, dangerous cliffs, and deadly falls just for a taste of sweetness. Everything changed when humans discovered sugarcane. Sugarcane is believed to have originated in New Guinea thousands of years ago. People didn't process it into sugar. Instead, they simply chewed the stalks. Inside each stalk, sweet juice slowly filled their mouths. It was nature's candy. As trade expanded, sugarcane spread across Southeast Asia, India, China, the Middle East, and eventually Europe. Ancient India became one of the first places where people learned how to extract crystals from sugarcane juice. For the first time, humans weren't just eating sweetness, they were manufacturing it. This discovery would eventually transform the world. For centuries, sugar remained incredibly expensive. Only kings, queens, and wealthy merchants could afford it. In medieval Europe, sugar was treated almost like medicine. Doctors prescribed it for various illnesses. Royal families displayed sugar sculptures during grand feasts, not to eat, but to show their wealth. Owning sugar became a status symbol. Some people even locked it inside special boxes to prevent theft. A single pound of sugar could cost an enormous amount compared to ordinary food. For most people, sweetness still came from fruit or honey. Everything changed during the age of exploration. European powers established vast sugar plantations in tropical regions. Massive amounts of sugar began arriving in Europe. Production increased dramatically. Prices slowly dropped. For the first time, ordinary families could regularly buy sugar. Soon, it appeared everywhere. Tea, coffee, chocolate, desserts, baked goods. What had once been a rare luxury became part of daily life. Sugar consumption exploded. Within just a few centuries, human diets changed more than they had during thousands of years before. Modern science has revealed something fascinating. Every time we eat sugar, our brain releases dopamine, a chemical associated with pleasure and reward. Thousands of years ago, this system helped humans survive. Sweet foods meant valuable energy. The more calories you stored, the better your chances of surviving famine. But today's world is completely different. Sugar is available everywhere. Our ancient survival instinct now faces unlimited access to sweetness. That's why resisting sugary foods can feel surprisingly difficult. Your brain is still operating using software written during the Stone Age. The story of sugar is really the story of humanity. From risking our lives for wild honey, to building civilizations around sugarcane, to filling supermarket shelves with endless sweets, our relationship with sugar has transformed the world. But every time you enjoy something sweet, remember, your brain is responding to an instinct that began hundreds of thousands of years ago. One tiny taste that changed human history forever.